Sage, do you think you could put it back in the number we had?
Sage, put it down. Turn it down now. Oh, we're recording. Oh shit, I didn't know we were recording.
No, just letting you like do you know.
Yeah, right? Yell after my fucking children.
So y'all, I'm gonna put in the beginning of this clip a little at home with Vanessa, you know. She made me what is this, a whiskey sour? Yeah. I don't know why I want to say it's an old fashioned. Don't know why. No, I
think we are like blinging and shining and beautiful. You are so radiating.
Stop! You guys need to feel
and that's
her
natural,
vibes.
natural fucking raw.
Need to feel her vibe. Like, she's such an amazing person. Do you guys know who this is? First of all, let's just piece in. Let's just piece in real quick. And 1, 2, 3, and we're piecing in. How are you guys doing? What is up? We're doing a different type of piece in today. Okay. Today we have a special guest. If you guys don't know who this lady is, you guys probably do. You guys are probably freaking out right now. There's a lot of people who
Are you freaking out right now?
Yeah. So this is Vanessa Hamilton. She is from BET's College Hill, if you guys remember. What? I know, y'all. London family got big on this one, okay? But
let me just drink. While he talks, I'll just drink.
But this is Vanessa Hamilton. Today we're gonna be talking about BET College Hill. We're gonna be talking about where they effed up, where they were successful at. We're gonna be talking about the fight.
There was a fight?
There was a I don't know. Was there a fight? I don't think so either. I
don't think he's gonna insert anything around here or anywhere.
I actually have a clip. I have the whole 30 seconds.
You know what? I'm not even worried because there's no clip for anything that didn't occur, right?
Yeah, exactly. But let's just start right away. We're just gonna dive in. So BET College Hill followed 8 black students back. I think it started in 2004. And it's going to HBCUs all around the United States. Her season, which is season 4, was the most viewed season. Its first episode had 1.7 million viewers. And if you guys see little squandlers over here, these are her little princesses. Yeah, she got kids, y'all. I know. But season 4, Virgin Islands, was the first reality TV show to make it international. I met Vanessa when we used to work at this restaurant called T-Rex. You guys already know. You know
something? I saw a review that him and this girl did. You and Lily. And they lie. Okay? Don't ever go and work there. Don't ever go and work there. It is the fucking pits. You understand me? Unless you just like don't give a shit about that fucking place. Is the pits, is the shit pits. Fuck they mother son.
Obviously, a lot of that will be bleeped out.
Don't ever.
How long did you work there?
A year and a month.
I worked there for 2 years, and I did not know. You know, people told me that like she was on a reality TV show, but I'm the type of person, if it doesn't come from that person's mouth, I'm not gonna believe you. So I
didn't Google.
And I didn't Google. I didn't. For some reason, I thought she was on a VH1 like Flavors of Love or like Flavor something. I didn't know about College Hill. But yeah, I didn't know about College Hill until.
No, you said something that I wanted to speak on.
What? I didn't Google it?
No.
Mommy, I'm going to put on your bracelet.
Okay.
What?
I don't know. Okay, but go ahead.
Yeah, but I didn't like. A lot of people were saying that she was on a reality TV show, and I thought.
Flavor Flav, really?
Wait, Mommy.
So yeah, I thought you were like on Flavor Flav. I thought like it was just like a background thing. I didn't think it was as big. And then told me like a month ago, or she made an announcement, and BET made an announcement. They were like, College Hill is going to BET Plus.
Yeah. You like money, right?
Yeah. You guys want money? Okay.
We'll go sit down over there.
Is over there sitting and is the most quiet will win $2.
She doesn't care about money. She's not even. Go ahead, Sage. Let's make this quick. They're not.
Okay. I thought it was something like Flavor Flav, you know, or like. No, I'm sorry. No, I don't know why I thought it was Flavor Flav.
Dude, I looked that desperate and like.
No. And then she finally told me like a month ago. She was like, if you got BET Plus.
No wonder he didn't like want to fuck with me and shit. He thought like I was like a Flavor Flav reject or some shit.
Yeah, I thought she was crazy at first. Oh, she was so crazy. And then she spoke to me. She just said, well, like, I don't know what she said. I think she was like, your mother's caught. And I was like, oh my God, you sound just like Rihanna. Like, I was like, oh my God.
The facts that sound like Rihanna, but the facts on the mother's gone bad, yes.
You actually shot, if you guys didn't know, whenever you shoot anything, it's actually shot about like 6 months prior of airing.
Yeah, so we shot it like 2005, 2006.
In the fall.
No, definitely 2005 we shot it because then, you know, editing and all that, and then it released in 2007 because we did a whole lot of
Do like the promo and stuff like that. And...
yeah, and like, you know, just the traveling and all the other shit in between.
Did you know about College Hill before auditioning?
Not really. You know, after like the real world kind of like died, I didn't necessarily watch like any of the other seasons before mine. I think with the exception of like season 3.
It wasn't that popular. It wasn't that popular until VI. But season 3 wasn't.
Season 3, I enjoyed watching it. Like my boy Ray was lit like fuck, you know. I enjoyed some of the other cast members from season 3, but again, you know, prior to our whole, you know, College Hill audition, signing up, all that shit, I didn't really know much about like the whole College Hill, like what it was about and all that.
So this was your sophomore year of college?
Yeah.
Your sophomore year of college. So what happened? Did BET just come up there and be like, hi?
So I guess, you know, there were like flyers throughout the whole university and stuff. And everybody knew that they were like, you know, giving out applications or whatnot by the cafeteria. I say this story all the time. Like I barely hung around the cafeteria, even when I used to live in the dorms. Like, just chilling out of the cafeteria, I sit down next to this girl that I know. And she...
What school is this, by the way?
University of the Virgin Islands.
Here's
on
a
St.
picture
Croix
of
campus.
it. Check it out. And it's a HBCU. If you don't know what HBCU is, it's a historically black college and university.
Yes. So I, you know, just being idle between classes, I filled out an application. I put a whole bunch of lies on there, and they were intrigued by the lies. And so they had, you know, they gave me an interview. You lied on your application? I did. And so when
what did you say?
Like, so one of the things I definitely remember was I said that me and my friend went to the beach and like we were drinking and boning and just, you know, getting lit and shit, and we all got naked and skinny dipped and like a whole bunch of crazy shit happened after that. The fuck never happened. Like me and my friends never did any of those things. Like it was nothing. But I mean, I just like jazzed up my application because again, I didn't know what the fuck it was. I didn't know whatever. But when they interviewed me, I guess they had like really, you know, they got drawn in by my personality and shit like that, and just the mere fact that I wrote half of the fuck that I wrote and like none of it was true.
Did you tell them
my
it wasn't
name?
true?
Yeah, because they're asking me about these things and I'm like, the skinny dipping? What? I don't remember like half of the shit I wrote on there, like, which is why I can't even tell you like half the shit I did write on there.
So, but why did you lie? Like, why?
Because I didn't give a fuck about this application. Like, I didn't know what the hell it was. Like, I wasn't studying it to like really think that I am going to be on this show or that anything is gonna.
But you knew it was a reality TV show?
Yeah, like I knew that it was like the College Hill. I knew that BT was.
Because they told you?
I mean, well, yeah. They said they did say that it was gonna be the College Hill, Virgin Islands. They did let us know that. The area where you could like get your applications or whatever. There was a section where they were doing like preliminary interviews and auditions or whatever. So you know, like you just fill it out. They would give you like a quick audition or whatever, and then you go on your way. So it was when they did that, and they're asking me all these things, and I'm just like, no, that's not, you know. And anyway, so I was like, they ain't gonna call me back. But my son father, Allende.
Hi, Allende.
I didn't have no children at the time, but but he was my guy while I was on the show. And
wait. You called him drunk.
I called him drunk.
Oh,
on the show.
that.
He was just like, you know, like, no, they gonna call you, you gonna get it, or whatever. And I'm just like, if they do call me, the only way that I'm taking it is if like I could keep all my classes, because I was like serious about, you know, like just graduating, finishing college or whatnot. And I was like, if I could keep my classes. And the cool thing is that, so the University of the Virgin Islands, there are 2 campuses, one at St. Croix, one at St. Thomas. And so, you know, sometimes you would have a professor that's on St. Thomas, so you would do like a teleconference or a video conference call or whatever. And so you'll see your professor and, you know, the students in that side, and then, you know, the students on this side, and, you know, whatever. And just maybe one room wouldn't have a professor because they're on the screen. So I was fortunate enough that some of my classes was like that. So when I went over to St. Thomas, I either sat in the class where the actual professor was, or I sat in the class where the students were, and then the professor was on St. Croix campus.
Okay.
You know, so it was just like really and truly the university worked with me. Like I give so much thanks. I am so fucking blessed. Like nobody else on that show was as blessed as me. Like even when I got kicked out,
We'll get into
they
that.
gave me a house, not a house, but they gave me a place to stay on campus, you know, in the dorms and all that.
So where did you guys shoot?
We shot at this amazing mansion on St. Thomas. Like,
Picture?
yeah, great.
It was really nice.
Yeah,
It was really
and you
nice.
know, I just wish that like I was with the mindset that I have today, where I could have really just take advantage of being on that property. And
I remember when JT was like, "Oh yeah, this reminds me. This is like a Pimp My Crib or something."
right, that place was lit. Like that place was so lit. I really loved it for the 2 weeks that I was there. That's all I lasted.
Really?
Really.
Oh
fucking
my god. Okay, so she did the
See,
audition
this
process.
red hair ain't red for no reason, Raz.
So you auditioned.
Audition.
How long was
Got
the
it.
process?
Yo, like within a week.
Really?
Yeah, because I mean, they was like behind schedule, I think, and all that. They needed to start taping or getting everybody together and all that stuff. And yeah, like, no, I lie, man. I smoke too much weed. So he didn't hear me, but don't remember how long. But I know like I had to take a psych evaluation.
Really?
We all had to be psychologically evaluated. So we went over to St. Thomas.
So were you guys flying or taking a boat?
They flew us over to St. Thomas for like everything that we had to do and all that. They paid for all that stuff, so yeah.
That's interesting. So I actually found Fallon's real quickly. The cast, so the way that they did the casting for season 4 of BET College Hill, they had 4 kids from California and 4 kids of Virgin Islands. The Virgin Islands kids were Vanessa, Chicky, what's her name, Adisha?
Idisha.
Oh, I miss her.
Yeah, she's a
She
peach. I
was
love
so,
her.
and my favorite, Andres. Oh my god.
Andres, I love him too.
So, I don't think I'm gonna add this part in there.
That's my food. That's
He
my
is.
drink.
And then the California kids. The California kids consist of JT, Crystal, Fallon, and a Willie Mac.
Willie
Mac. Willie Mac literally was, you know, I was like, I'm the star.
Willie got bitches. Willie got hoes. Willie got bitches.
So-
Willie got hoes. That's we have make up that song. Me and Aisha for him.
Now that we're on Willie Mac real quick, he did an interview, and this is kind of surprising for me, but he did an interview. He does it all the time. Like I think he did it with the Shade Room, that he confessed that him and JT weren't enrolled in college before shooting. So once they auditioned, I'm spilling the tea. Once they auditioned and once they got casted, BET put them into college. Oh,
But that just goes to show you that reality TV is
real.
still TV.
Mm-hmm. So
There's still script. There's still a direction, a view, that there's still a blueprint that these directors already, and they just do things to manipulate. They it's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful constructed mess. So they let us know everything and by when we had to be where, and so again I was living on St. Croix, so
which is
I had to get my
how
shit
far
together.
from Virgin Islands?
Well, St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John, Water Island, those are the islands that make up the Virgin Islands, the U.S. Virgin Islands. So I was in St. Croix, which is the largest of the four. And I went to St.Thomas, which is the capital of the United States Virgin Islands, Charlotte Amalie.
She's gonna take me there one day. I'm really excited.
Yeah, we're going to go
So-
lit. Like right now, this week would have been St. Thomas Carnival.
Who from the cast members do you talk to still?
Oh,
Really?
oh.
How is Adisha? Can we be friends? Like, I really like you.
And you know, Adisha is so, like, she's one of them people that, you know, I could bring just a random stranger that she's never met. I mean, they wouldn't be a stranger to me, but I could just bring somebody that she's never met to her house. And, you know, she is just so warm and so loving. She's so embracing and kind, you know.
She has
so
two
chill.
kids now, right?
Yeah.
2 kids. You're just such a sweetheart, and is she married now? She taken? Okay, good, because you didn't have to be with JT and shit. Anyways, yeah. Fallon,
Tell me.
have you talked to her? Have you been in contact?
Oh, I mean, so like there's some of them that I was saying that you know, there's the ones that we talk to regularly. So like for instance, me and Willie, JT, Andres, we definitely
She
keep
said
in
I'm
touch.
dressed. I'm like,
Yeah, we definitely are in touch a lot more. We keep in touch a lot more. We talk a lot, especially like on Instagram and stuff. And then Aidisha would be like my fourth, and I guess the one that I definitely speak to the least would be between Fallon and Chicky.
Crystal's pregnant.
She is.
Dude, you know what? Let's just jump in. So, if you guys seen College Hill, which a lot of people you guys have, you guys know that Vanessa unfortunately did not last long on the show. But she still did make the biggest impact on the whole show. This little lady here made history with this clip that I'm about to show you guys right now. Take a look.
Come on.
And she literally, when this episode aired, it had over 4 million views. The first episode, do the math.
Beyonce was one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
LL Cool J.
so many people.
So many people.
Let's just talk about the fight and the fucking shoe of Satan. So I know you. So when I saw this episode, I texted her right away and I was angry. And I literally like probably watched 2 extra episodes after that. And I was just like, I don't want to watch it anymore. Like,
And what did I say?
and you were like, no, you're not a quitter. So I watched it, thank God, because she had cameos. But can we just go back to that thing? Can we
So,
talk about the
my
fight?
homegirl, if I had noticed, was there. And
Who?
there was a darker girl, Tamara. Darker.
They didn't put that in the episode.
Yeah, she's there.
Is she
Definitely,
really?
yep, they definitely show her.
But they show her, but they don't talk about it. Like, I didn't know you had
She's
friends
even there
on
in
it.
the fight and everything. She's there that night.
She's the one that had the do-rag? Like,
Yes.
Oh, I thought that was Adisha. Well, Adisha had a blue shirt on.
Right. So then that's
And then-
Aisha.
Oh, hi,
Yeah.
girl. Okay. I didn't know
So
that.
anyway, so
They
she was
had-
visiting, and we were supposed to have like a nice barbecue. You know, like I hear people from the university, friends and shit was gonna come through, and we're gonna have like a house party and all that. So we bought like a bunch of liquor, a bunch of food, all kind of shit. And
Because in the Virgin Islands, you could be 18 and drink, right?
right.
Okay,
right,
so don't
right,
you be
right.
thinking, because I know JT was 20. Oh, he was drinking. It was okay.
Yeah, we were definitely under the age of 21.
No, but it was still
But it's
okay,
still legal
'cause
because
it's
in
the
the
Virgin
Virgin
Islands.
Islands, yes, you
All my
the
young
law is
subscribers
18
don't be
years
going out
old
there
to
going
drink.
crazy.
So anyway, we, so I've been drinking from that day, from like day, we went to the store, get alcohol, everything. So I've been drinking, and then, but like there was already tension brewing. The producers are already like putting little bugs and shit in your ear and asking you questions. That's like, instigating.
Oh,
And then
F you guys,
right,
man.
and then we go to the club, but just us, the island ones. Excuse me, we go to the club. I was a little pissed because my friend were here visiting, and they weren't being nice to her. They weren't like, they were just like showing shade and like, it was like, who is this? Rather than just like welcoming and like fucking not acknowledging that it's just my friend, and like they would just have a good time, like fuck it, right? But anyway, they always had to find an issue with some shit. So really and truly, in regards to the fight, I was not sober. So you cannot speak to me, sober me, and ask me shit about the fucking fight. And then don't you dare try to ask drunk me about the sober fight, because drunk me don't fucking even remember or know shit either. Because I was inebriated. Like literally, we had coffee in the club. You know what I'm saying? Aisha and JT getting into it, and like everybody like yeah.
JT
me
was just
and
like,
fucking
man,
Chicky.
man.
Me and Chicky is the ones that like coming to diffuse the vibe, and I don't know, Crystal.
Chicky was so calm.
Crystal, like
Chicky
whatever.
was like, oh my god.
Yeah. And then,
but there's,
I just freaked out.
because you're just gonna see this clip, you're gonna be like, oh my god, she was tripping. There was a lot of tension from before. Between the Cali kids and the VI kids. It was like, it was like a culture shock. Like immediately when the Cali kids got there, they're going outside the United States to a place that doesn't have much but knows how to have fun, and is very like, they have less. You know what I mean? You don't go to some other country and you say the things that you've said and not expect the reaction that you got. You know what I mean? So there was a lot of stuff that they've been saying throughout the past episodes, and like she just said, production was really, I didn't know production was putting like a bug in your ear.
You know something, now that you say that, it's such a beautiful thing to be from like the Virgin Islands, from the Caribbean. We have such substance that, you can't get in the States. I mean, there are few states that actually have substance within them, an actual culture, and it's beyond like your tradition and all that, but just a natural way of life, and that it's not, socially influenced or any of that. And because of that, we don't have, we are American, we're under the American flag or whatever, but no, we don't have your Ross, and we don't have your Abercrombie and Fitch or Old Navy, but we do have Wi-Fi and the internet that we could order the fuck, and a fucking, post office that we could pick that shit up, or a fucking house with, cement and a freaking concrete roof or whatever, that the mail could come and deliver it. It's like we still have our options, and it may have cost a little bit. It might cost a little bit more than what the states are used to paying, but at the same time,
don't get a manicure and a pedicure.
Right, it is expensive, but at the same time, you're in paradise.
Yeah,
you're having a manicure and a pedicure on an island. Even if it's in their boutique, it's still on an island. It's still in paradise. It's not in, overpopulated Orange County, Cali, or, any other place.
Stuff that wasn't aired on BET. Like they didn't air a lot of the stuff.
I'm glad they did it.
Really? Was there some?
This y'all is like hot like fire.
Was there any stuff that you wish that they did and put in there?
No, they did more than they fucking Ina. They did more than Ina.
Yeah. Listen, the Virgin Islands was very upset at the fact that when it came out and how you guys were represented.
Yeah.
So much so that the president had to literally apologize. And
that was her fucking choice.
parents and Parents and families emailed the school saying they're just content with the show. Oh, that is what we're saying.
Oh
on
wait,
that.
this was on my live when I said this, but I think I'm wearing the most appropriate bracelet. It says, first of all, go fuck yourself.
So you don't think that?
Let me tell you, right? Regardless of whatever image, at the end of the day, it was still us for the most part, and we are still college students living our lives, and people love to throw stones. People love to judge. People love to just mind other motherfuckers' businesses. You know what I'm saying? Because they feel that nobody knows what's going on behind their closed doors. You know? So they could talk shit because here we are out in the open. Lights on us. You know? So yeah, oh my God, I can't believe they did that, or I can't believe she did that, or I can't believe, and whoa, and how dare, and whoa, and I can't. Fuck you. Nobody that watched that show was a virgin, a saint, that never had alcohol. Like, I don't give a shit. You understand me? Especially those old folks. The old wrinkly folks with the wrinkly old cobwebbed up vaginas and the fucking shriveled up dicks. You know what I'm saying? That fucking ain't have nothing else better to do but fucking judge us with their miserable old ass selves. You know what I'm saying? And then the fucking haters that fucking chime in, you know? So, who is me to give a fuck? I don't judge. I live in my life. I do what I do, you know? I was a little embarrassed, uncomfortable, and a lot of other things afterwards. And, Sage, turn that down. Yeah, I was a little embarrassed and, you know, just uncomfortable with things. But at the end of the day, I am me.
My favorite part.
I love me. And if I could do it all over again, I would probably go harder. Like, they would fucking really hate me. The VI them would have been like, really like, oh my God, shame, Vanessa. Oh, from the Virgin Islands. Oh, no, wait, her? Yeah.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because
I don't see anything wrong with it.
Vanessa
What did we do that was so horrible? Because we were drunk on TV? Okay. Like, don't y'all be drunk on the fucking street for parade? Don't y'all be drunk in your fucking damn street and house party and people couch for house parties and all those other things? So, like, so fucking what? Because I'll see me drunk? Because I'll see Dre over a fucking toilet?
she throws up in front of the telephone and she's like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
she's like, Alaya, what's his name?
Allende.
I love you. I'm fucking drunk. And I think I'm gonna throw up. And then the Virgin Islands was happy at the fact that you did get therapy. Because in the black community,
I don't even remember that. That fuck was so scripted and fake. Like, it was
really?
Yeah, like, I just know that shit.
Imagine they gave you a script and they said, like, okay, all you have to say is, like, you went to therapy even though you never went to therapy.
I mean, I did go, like, you know, like, I had to sit down for a fucking hour or however long it lasted, however many days, and, like, really go through that shit. But
I remember she was like, I don't understand what I'm doing here.
like, what the fuck I doing here? What the fuck? That fucking woman is a quack.
Yeah,
Legit, that fucking bitch is a quack. Oh, she ain't a bitch. Oh, yeah, quack. No, you're not. But I don't say it too bad. Late, okay? Like, something wrong with your mother's
There's the
gun.
power of editing. I can take stuff out.
I don't give a fuck. Keep it. Listen, everybody knew it. Like, what the fuck? You know, and that's what BET chose to friggin' you know,
Wait,
whatever.
who are you talking about? Who's the mother's guy? The therapist?
The therapist. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What did she
Yo,
say? I don't remember.
I don't know. Like, our sessions weren't memorable, but like you as an individual and just like, you know, whatever that part was, but you know.
I wish
next, what's the next question?
Was it, well, I searched the video. How was it with having cameras in your face 24/7?
It was weird. Literally all over the walls in the rooms are cameras. You wake up and there's a fucking camera in your face, like legit, like you wake up and I'm like, oh shit, there's like a camera in my face. And you know, you go out and like, you know, all the attention is on you or whoever else you're with, you know, like us, because there's cameras we go to the club, there's cameras. We go to
Yeah, I would think that's crazy too. I thought of doing reality TV. You know, I still maybe do it. But what is your best advice for people who want to do reality TV? I'm sorry, y'all. These lights are hot. But what is your best advice? Really? Don't do it?
I mean, you know, if you have like like Willie Mack, evidently, you know, like out of all of us, like this was his opportunity, you know what I'm saying? Like he wanted to be on TV, he wanted to be a comedian, you know, this was his platform to put himself out there, you know, and so this is what he created for himself. And now, you know, he's one of the faces for ranch dressing, you know, and a couple other commercials. I think one of those cars or was it a Kia?
He did one that he had glasses and a red shirt. I was like, that's Willie.
Yeah, or maybe State Farm or
State Farm. Yeah, he did State Farm. I think it was State Farm.
There's just like so many different things. You know, he's been in a couple other films and all that. Yeah, like my boy.
He was in Grey's Anatomy.
You know, but I mean, other like bigger films this man has been in. Is definitely JT has a production company.
Yeah, he has a couple of
like has
films.
movies. Yes, and I mean they're doing so well. He's doing so well. He was just featured the other day. I mean, this man is like blowing up and doing his own thing. He's like being the Tyler Perry of his own time and his own self. You know, creating everything from him. His mindset has changed. His liberty, his everything.
I loved how religious he was. He was very religious.
Yeah, and so he has definitely delved in deeper, and he's just an amazing soul.
Yeah,
JT
when he brought the church to the episode.
Do you know who else is a fucking comedian and just a piece of shit? Andres. Andres.
My husband.
He is already engaged, but he is just a freaking dude. This man, the jokes, like Andre, like Willie, one of these days, need to fucking take Andre and let Andre like open for him.
Listen, Andres, Willie, if you guys want to do a video, let me know. Let me know. I can put all you guys together.
Well, Andre is definitely like under the radar.
He is.
But
it is
Willie
so hard to
might
find
be
you.
interested, so you know we could reach out to him and see.
I found
if he
Fallon on YouTube, so I feel like if I message her, she'll probably do it.
You know.
I'm not gonna reach out to Crystal. But congratulations. I should.
Oh, she's such an awesome person.
Did you guys ever hash it out?
We cool, yeah.
Yeah.
We're grown and like, yo, I support her pregnancy. I love her. Like I'm so excited for her and her baby and her new life. You know what I'm saying? She feels, I think, the same for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we cool. We're on this like big College Hill fam bam group chat. So it's like a whole bunch of different castmates from, you know, other seasons in this group chat. And so, you know, Crystal, Ray, Fallon, you know, Deidre, Jenna.
Chinky, where are you?
Ashley, Chicky's there.
Chicky's there? Where is he?
Anthony. All of them are on this group chat that we have.
Well,
you know?
maybe we'll hit him up and we can
The
do like
same
a Zoom.
freaking Dorian Morascant that was talking shit about us.
Wait,
is on the Dorian that was on the.
Was he?
He was on another season.
Okay, yeah, I only saw VI and part of season 6, which is what we're gonna end up with.
Yeah.
We're gonna close out with this.
Okay.
Anything you want to add before we close it out?
Don't judge any of us too hard for you newcomers to the whole College Hill vibe and you know wave.
Yes.
Because it happened so long ago,
No.
and majority of us have grown and you know have formed bonds and friendships and relationships that you know are unbreakable at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like.
But you shouldn't judge any of you guys because 1, it's not your life, it's their life.
And also I explained about why you shouldn't judge.
And 2, how many of you guys watched Jersey Shore? Okay? And I think Jersey Shore came way after. But at the end of the day, they started this. Her literal season started reality TV to like where it's at now, like Love and Hip Hop, all that
I've
stuff.
heard people say, "Oh, our fight started the Bad Girls Club," and like INSTA, and I'm like,
Yeah, because if you look at her fight, go rewind the clip. It looks like you literally are part of. The way I wish, like, I literally was jumping through the TV. You did that. I'm gonna put that clip here.
I love
no.
Kay.
Yeah, is this
I
it?
love you, Kay. Kay's in our group chat too.
Oh, how are you? Nice to meet you.
Me and Brandon are really cool too. Me and Brandon used to link up when I went to New York.
Listen, this Kyle kid.
Isn't that Dorian? I don't know.
Is that Dorian?
No, I don't think so.
He's talking to Kay.
I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself and just watch this. I vaguely remember this. I think I saw this clip.
This is so bad. Season 6, after VI, I think you guys went through a lot of backlash, and BET had to reconsider everything. The next season 5 and season 6, they weren't even in college. They don't even have a scene of a college. After season 4, the whole point of College Hill and the actual college was never put into it. It was only following these people's lives in this house. So I want you to think about that. That's why I feel like there was so much drama. It off with this because it's just.
It wasn't my show or my castmates. I can't speak on behalf of them because I can only represent season 4 of College Hill, Virgin Islands, and we the best.
I just found out what this means today, and I'm gonna do it even though I'm not from VI. But anything you want to close out this episode with?
I'd always say this: breathe in everything that you do. You know, we lived in such a corrupt and fucked up world, and the only thing that we have real control over, evidently, we don't have control over our kids. We don't have control over a lot of things. We have control over ourselves and our breath. And so, you know, just be mindful of, if anything else in your life, be mindful of your breath. You know, for Kyle to act in that manner, it's absurd. For me to pop off and feel like I had any right to rush after anybody, or for Crystal to go and get a weapon and assault me with it. Jokes. You know, it's unwarranted. And so, you know, I do not condone violence.
I can't wait till I shut this fucking camera off.
I don't condone violence, you know, but don't play me for a fool.
You better not.
Yeah. But anyway, give love. Thank you for everybody that tuned in. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Vanessa. Thank you. But y'all, if you see anyone going through a bad day, please give them a hug and tell them everything is going to be okay.
Don't touch them, coronavirus motherfuckers. Don't touch them.
Yeah, you know what's funny? Yeah, I say that a lot.
Forget what times we living in.
Yeah, I've been saying it for a while. I'm sorry. I'm trash. But if you guys would like me to try and get more College Hill kids, like we have like a Zoom interview, let me know. But I will not initiate anything until you let me know. It has to be over like 1,000 people. and then I'll try to get it. So, this video.
Oh my god. I don't know if he could even get that. I'm not that popular.
Give me 100 likes, and then I'll see if I can get every college
100 likes.
kid.
He put me to shame. What the fucking 100 likes? And he's not gonna get it.
I know my channel ain't shit yet,
but I mean, I'm not shit.
It'll get there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not. Like, I'm not gonna.
I honestly hope this shit pops off and it like bites you in the ass.
I mean, if it bites me in the ass, then that's good. Then you know, kind of way. But at the same time, like, I have a text to respond to.
But God bless you guys. I hope you guys like this video. But we're gonna peace out. Bye. Bye.
Man, go. Okay, so this is season 4 against season 3.
What's the beatbox? Keep the beat.
That's how you do it right here. Hey. Let's get it.
Okay. Right about the
like this.
Oh.
And get your straight right there, you know what I'm saying? Get your shoulders and your arms and all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, my boy Rodney on the ground doing his push-ups. I'm from the east side, so you know it's bottoms up. LA on my back and the hood is on my side. And I told you once before, I'm from the evil east side. Hey, Fifth is my name, and Harlem is a gang. We throw the thumbs up and we do the damn thing. This season 4, we got it checking so. You want some hot shit? Look at the DVD for more. But check it because I'm back. You know your boy Fifth, man, will never stop. I am so hot. I'ma pass it to the left and let my nigga freestyle and rip this shit. Hey yo,
you know about the east side where we really ride. We on the east coast, something like another side. And if you coming bucking, you get your shit and dumping. And guarantee you jumping like a teacher punkin' walking. And you don't wanna feel the game that we bring. We motherfucking pull them straps, guarantee we make it rain. We clear it out, motherfuckers ain't got no doubt. When we get it poppin', we gon' show you what we really doing. Season 3, college chill, y'all can never do it like us. And if you got a problem, you can come and see us. We don't give a fuck, throw it up. You don't wanna see a hoe, we gon' do it right.
We from the east coast, and you know I'm from the west. And I don't mean to brag, but the left coast is the best. And I rock a vest, and I'm so hot to death. You can see your boy J, 50 niggas so fresh. Catch me in all blue, cause you know it's so true. You don't wanna step in my hood, cause you know what we will do. And it's just like this, and it's just like that. I'm the hottest nigga on the east side.
Hey yo, I said I'm from the east, and my homie from the west. Let's show y'all bammers how y'all really need to go and dress. We impressed every time we stepping out red carpet. I don't give a fuck, pull the strap and I spark it. Any beef that you bringing me, I will go and get my click, squat it up, G.I.G. bust the rounds, hate case choppers, y'all don't want that. Guarantee, hey, you like Fat Joe, you lean back, drop it to the ground, put you in your cemetery, writing cursive on your tombstone, fuck your obituary. You don't wanna feel it scary, like a goddamn movie, talking like a Halloween, homie, I'm so groovy.
You can get guns, hey, I use my hands, cause it's tatted on my hand that east side that I'm the man. See, I don't need a captain sport, I will tear your ass apart. Me, I'm like this and I will break your skin ass apart. Me, I got heart, you can test this beat, you can understand that it's hard and I spit G. You don't want no problems with me cause I'm a real dog. You can see me, I'm a boss hog and we got bars, walk around, heavy tech, out the voice swag. And you know we pushing Bentleys in them hot Jags. You better let them know how blast shit we on. And these ain't little lyrics, these hot fucking bars.
Okay, you see my tattoos represent the VA, Virginia homeboy, never could y'all come and play. Y'all West Coast looking like a cornbread. You don't wanna feel it cause y'all looking spoon fed. It's in your college season, it was tripping on the islands. And if you got a problem, come and see the grits, I'm wildin'. I'm styling on these hoes every time I'm stepping out. And if you got a problem, Smith and Wesson busting out. And you ain't even trying to take it to there, cause if you do, I will motherfucking my back in your hair. Had you looking like a chia. Motherfuckers round here can't see ya.
Hey, bring it back, Jay.
I'm the queen of season 4, so you better get the whole Panama's. I don't know.
I'm gonna get some more drinks. We get it poppin'. It's all love in here.
It's all love.
It's all love.
Count it down. C3, C4.
College Hill, man, we hold it down.
LA.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
You already know.
Let me ask you a question. Can somebody please tell me where season 1 or season 2 might be? I think they're gonna be at the crib watching just like the rest of the people, right?
Hey,
Yeah, man.
Hey, season 1, season 2, I appreciate y'all. I made it season 3, man.
Appreciation. Hey, I'm gonna take it to the islands. Look, let me tell you one thing, boy. Me a rude boy, shot original. If you got beef, we gunshots. Oh, great like that. Great like that.
Don't give too much, don't give too much.
Great like that, man. Great like that, man. Great like that, man.
Part 1.
Great like that, man. Hey, give you a hug. You so damn sexy tonight. Hey, Hey, she wanna pick that shoe up? She done been toast. When you came around the corner, it was so bitch, she said, BAM! Straight there. Shoot.
I'ma YouTube this bitch.
Hey.